What if I told you the universe isn't waiting for you to find love, it's waiting for you to finally believe that love is already yours? You're not single in the eyes of creation, you're already married. But until you claim it, nothing can move. Close your eyes and step into the version of you that already wears the ring, already shares the home, already feels the warmth of a shared life. That version doesn't ask when or how. That version says, it is done. And that statement, backed by emotion, not logic, is the message that wakes up the universe. You're not asking for love. You're reminding reality that love already belongs to you. You've waited long enough. You've imagined it, desired it. Now it's time to become it. Feel the love when no one is around. Speak like you're already chosen. Walk like someone whose heart is already held by another. Don't look for signs. Become the sign. When your belief aligns with your identity, you shift the unseen into the seen. Your wedding exists in the realm of the invisible. Your partner is already connected to your timeline. But reality can't deliver what you still doubt. You must do something radical, live from the end. Wake up with gratitude for the one who already belongs to you. Talk to them in silence. Set a place for them in your thoughts. Let your body relax into the comfort of union, not desire, but fulfillment. The universe speaks in feeling, not words. It doesn't care if you say you want love. It responds to whether or not you feel it is real. 7 seconds of sincere knowing can do more than 7 months of waiting. You are not alone, you are aligned. And alignment doesn't need to search. It draws. It attracts. It confirms. Love is not something to chase. It's something to remember. And when you begin to remember that you are already loved, already joined, already partnered, you allow the universe to catch up with your inner truth. Nothing is missing. Nothing is delayed. The only thing left is your emotional agreement with the life you claim. You are not broken, waiting to be fixed. You are whole, waiting to be reflected. Marriage is a mirror, and the moment you declare, I already have this, the reflection appears. Not because you forced it, but because you became it. You don't need to wait to wear the dress or hear the vows. Feel it now. Smile like the promise is fulfilled. Every time you move from loneliness into love, even silently, you send a powerful frequency into the world. And the universe never ignores emotional certainty. It always returns what you hold as true. So stop explaining your singleness. Stop defending your weight. Step into your wedding day internally. Feel the joy. Taste the reality. And let the external world bring you what you already carry. You are already married. You are already chosen. You are already complete in the eyes of the unseen. The moment you accept this, not with your mind, but with your entire being, the invitation arrives. The partner shows up. The celebration begins. And all of it happens because you didn't just believe you knew. So from now on, stop asking, stop wondering, start being, live like the love has already come. Because it has. You're not standing in line for love, you're standing in recognition of it. You're not begging for a future that hasn't started. You're awakening to a truth that's always been yours. The moment you stop asking, when will I be married? And start saying, I already am, everything begins to shift. That internal knowing isn't fantasy, it's formation. The partner is not absent, they're aligning with the frequency you carry. And when that frequency says, I am already loved, the invisible world begins to crystallize into form. You don't need to replay stories of loneliness. You need to feel the connection that's already breathing in your spirit. The energy of marriage is not far, it's present. It's waiting for you to believe it into motion. You aren't lost. You aren't behind. You're arriving right on time. And as soon as you remember what's always been promised, you unlock the gates that were never truly closed. You walk not toward love, but into it. The universe isn't moved by what you want, it's moved by what you know. Certainty is the language of manifestation. When your energy says, "This is already mine," life doesn't hesitate. It doesn't delay. It responds. Your heart's certainty vibrates louder than your mouth's questions. That's why a whisper of belief is stronger than a shout of hope. You don't need to convince anyone, not even yourself, once your energy becomes convinced. The answer isn't in effort, it's in assurance. Marriage doesn't need you to do more. It needs you to believe deeper. When you stand in the frequency of "I am already partnered," your world begins mirroring that truth back to you. Opportunities align, encounters shift, and the path clears not because you forced it, but because you felt it as real. The universe is always eavesdropping on your emotion, and when it hears certainty, it delivers completion. You don't chase what's already yours. You don't run after a partner when you are already the reflection of union. You are not the one waiting in doubt, you are the one radiating fulfillment. The moment you believe you are already chosen, you stop searching for someone to complete you. You become the version of you that's already held. That's the version the universe listens to. That's the energy that attracts, not through effort, but through essence. Love doesn't come to the seeker, it comes to the one who's ready. And readiness isn't waiting, it's being. You don't need to look across the room. You need to align your spirit. The one you're meant to marry is already being drawn to the version of you who no longer feels lack. There is no delay in energy, only delay in belief. Believe that you're already chosen, and watch how quickly love finds its way. To live from the end is not pretending, it's preparing. You don't wish for the wedding, you live like it's already past. You feel the safety, the companionship, the joy, not because it's visible, but because it's true. Living from the end means putting on the identity of someone who is already there. It means waking up with love in your heart, peace in your mind, and gratitude in your breath. You take actions that match the destination. You set your heart like a table that's already expecting a guest. You speak in the tone of someone who no longer questions but knows. That's how timelines speed up. That's how reality bends. You don't fake the result, you become the result. And when your inner world is already at the finish line, your external world rushes to catch up. That's the mystery of faith, turning what's unseen into what must be seen. Marriage begins as a feeling, not as paperwork. Before the flowers, before the vows, before the celebration, it begins as a frequency. That frequency is quiet, it's deep, it's real. You carry it not on your finger, but in your spirit. And when your spirit sings the song of union, life can't help but harmonize. People sense it. Opportunities arrive. The path opens not by force, but by resonance. You don't need to announce it. You just need to hold it. Your job isn't to wish for the wedding, it's to feel married before it happens. When your energy becomes the echo of union, the event becomes inevitable. The relationship forms around the vibration you've already anchored. That's the power of emotion. That's the secret of attraction. You're not seeking a ring, you're becoming the energy it symbolizes. And when that happens, love rushes in to meet its match. There is a version of you who is already living the life you desire. They walk with calm. They move with assurance. They no longer ask, "Will I ever?" They say, "I already do." That version is not in the future. That version is available now. You access them not through time, but through identity. The moment you stop rehearsing loss and start rehearsing fulfillment, you become that version. You're not stepping forward into love, you're stepping inward into it. The partner you seek is seeking this version of you, not the one who doubts, not the one who waits, but the one who remembers. Marriage is drawn to alignment, not anxiety. When you walk in the knowing of love, you stop chasing signs. You become the proof. Your life begins to reflect what you've already accepted in your heart. And that reflection is the start of everything real. You don't need evidence to believe, you need belief to create evidence. The power is not in what you see, The power is in what you feel. Emotional alignment pulls the future into the present. When you feel married in your soul, your world must begin to mirror it. It cannot resist. Reality has no option but to respond. That's not imagination, it's law. You are the signal tower. You broadcast the truth of what you expect, and the universe rearranges itself accordingly. If you hold the feeling of love as complete, even for moments, the response begins. You're not waiting for proof, you're sending it. The wedding, the union, the love story, it starts inside. It echoes outside. Your inner knowing is the blueprint, and when it's sketched with confidence, the external world builds the structure quickly. Your job is to feel it real and let the rest follow. Union doesn't begin with another person, it begins with you. You must first marry your own spirit, commit to your own wholeness. You cannot attract what you still feel separated from, so become the love you crave. Speak gently to yourself. Honor your heart. Respect your journey. The energy you give to yourself becomes the invitation for someone else to match it. Love meets you where you've met yourself. And the moment you're no longer fractured within, you open the door for sacred union. You are not half of anything, you are a complete vibration. And that completeness is what calls in your counterpart. Marriage begins with self-marriage. It starts the moment you stop feeling alone and start feeling connected regardless of who's present. That inner bond activates the outer bond. Wholeness inside becomes harmony outside. You must first be one with yourself before becoming one with another. You don't request love, you reveal it. It's already inside you. You've already lived it in your dreams, imagined it in your quiet, and felt it in moments you couldn't explain. The task now is not to go find it, but to let it rise through you. Walk like it's already yours. Speak like it's already unfolding. Think like someone whose prayers have been answered. That identity is your magnet. That energy is the message. You're not waiting on timing, you're waking up to your power. The universe reads confidence like a signal flare. It sees you acting from truth, and it aligns people, places, and moments to deliver. Love doesn't respond to pleading. It responds to presence. So hold the vibration of someone already partnered, already cardinally chosen, already loved. The world must catch up. The shift happens not when something enters your life, but when you finally become it first. The universe does not ignore clarity. When you say, I know, the door begins to open. You are not here to wait endlessly. You are here to agree with your destiny. That agreement is energetic. It's emotional. It's internal. And when you hold it without breaking, the universe obeys. Marriage doesn't require months of pursuit. It requires moments of unwavering belief. You are already married in spirit. You are already connected in the unseen. The person is not being created, they're being summoned. And your belief is the signal they've been waiting for. Don't delay your blessing with doubt. Stand in your truth. Hold your knowing. The wedding bells are not far. They respond to frequency. And when your frequency says, I already have this, the world begins to rearrange. Your belief is not a hope, it's a command. And the universe always answers commands made in love.